summer months, mosquito activity increases all around us, and our babies will fall prey to insects because they are not moving around. They lie there helplessly. They are unable to sweat when they have an attack. So what happens is that they end up being bit multiple times, and this may cause allergies or local reactions where they are very uncomfortable with. Sometimes there is a super infection over where the bite was, and these allergies can be very mild, but in some babies, in some toxins, there may be severe allergic reactions. And these allergic reactions may cause further swelling of the hands or feet or wherever the baby was bitten, and then it may cause further problems such as breathing difficulties, in which circumstances the victim has to be dashed to the hospital for emergency medical treatment. Not only these, but these bites may be causes for severe other infectious diseases. You may have heard of the mosquito bites and people having Zika virus infections and malaria diseases, or from the tick bites you may have heard Lyme disease or Congo Crimean hemorrhagic disease, which is a severe disease. So not only the toxin or the venom of the bite, but there may be also carrying serious infectious microbes or parasites with which we may be infected with. Therefore, we have to prevent our babies from being attacked by insects. So what can we do? There are 4 simple measures that we can take. Number 1 is the clothing. We have to be careful with what we dress them with and choose soft colors with pastel colors with no patterns. So very simple clothing and light clothing, and covering as much as possible of the baby's body is very important. So covering the legs, covering the arms will be a means to use much less repellents when we have to use them. And if we have to take them out at the times when there is too much fly activities around, what we can do is we can cover the feet with the socks covering the legs of the trousers, or we can protect the head by putting a hat which covers the ears and the neck and the head. So these are ways to use much less repellents if we have to. Number 2, the hour of the insect activity. Usually at sundown, the insect activity increases all around us. So at these hours, it's a good idea to stay inside. Another time to be careful about is if there is public aerosolized repellent application on the streets in the air. If there is such an application around you, it's better to keep your child inside to protect from the toxic effects of the repellents. Number 3 is to avoid stagnant water around your baby. So you may have a plastic pool that you have forgotten that's lying around, or an old tire that's lying around, or a bucket which may fill with water and then rainwater, and then insects may put their eggs inside these stagnant waters, and there will be a lot of mosquitoes coming out of the stagnant waters, for which we have to be careful about getting rid of them. And the 4th measure that we can take is mechanical barrier measures. Window and door nets are great ideas. Just beware to watch for holes or loose ends of the nets at the beginning of the summer time, so that you can have them repaired if need be, so that flies cannot enter the house. And make sure everyone keeps them closed all day long. And the other way to protect your baby if you're outside, for example, camping, where there's too much mosquito activity going around and serious illnesses going on in that geographical area. You can use nets that are fitted, which can cover your baby's bassinet or your baby's car seats. And what you can do is, before applying them, let's say this is a fitted mosquito net, try to wag it around a little bit so that you can remove any mosquito that may be in an attack. And so after removing any possible mosquito that's near your baby, cover your baby well and then fit all sides tightly so that there is no possible entry of the flies inside of the net. If you leave one, there may be a baby feast until the next morning. So be very careful about wagging it around. These are simple measures to keep our babies free of multiple and ugly insect bites.